Hey everyone, Sam here, and today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy Evolution Commander Class Armada Universe Optimus Prime. So, as we take a good look at the packaging, we have a very nice render there of Optimus in his super mode. On the side of the box we have just the Armada Optimus transforming. On the other side we have some nice Legacy Evolution artwork. And then coming back to the front of the box, it's got Takara Transformers Generation logo. We got Transformers Legacy Evolution. It is recommended for ages 8 and up. On the top, Transformers Legacy Evolution. On the bottom, just your basic barcode and just product and copyright information. And on the back of the box, you have just product renders of Optimus in his truck and trailer mode. The trailer can transform into a battle platform, robot mode, and super mode. And that's basically it for the box. And moving right along here, we have Armada Optimus Prime. Now, Armada came out in, I want to say 2002, so way before my time. I came along in 2005. I was born in 2005. So yeah, Armada is before my time, but everyone has been glazing this mold, this figure, like so much that I just had to pick one up just to see what all the hype was about. And I will tell you, he does not disappoint. So just gonna remove the trailer so we can take a quick look here at the details. Got some nice silver there for the grill, silver for the bumper, silver smokestack, a lot of silver stripes on the hood. Nice red plastic there, Autobot symbol up there. That is removable because there is an Armada Jetfire that will be out soon. Do not plan on getting that though. Some nice gold there for the sides. And then you can just see the gold, the super mode hands just laying there in the back of the truck. Yep, so we got on the bottom, and all 6 wheels are pinned on so he can roll pretty smoothly. So there you have that. As far as truck mode size comparisons go, we're only going to do 3 with the trailer attached because these are really the only 3 comparisons that really matter. So we have 86 Commander Optimus. There we go. We have, let me see if we can just get the trailer attached. We have Age of the Primes, Commander Onslaught. And then, last but not least, we have another 86 Commander. We have Commander Class Magnus. As far as accessories go, he has only one major real accessory, but that is stored in the trailer. So that is basically it for the truck mode. Now let's get this guy into his robot and base mode. So we're gonna start with the trailer here. So one thing to note: these 2 tabs, they on my copy, they click in very securely, and I actually have some stress marks right there. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. So we're going to start by flipping down the trailer struts, because that's going to make things a whole lot easier. And we're going to take these panels right here, just come in and flip them out. I'm going to take the panel with the Autobot symbol right here. You're just going to want to get your nail in there and just untab that. The same for this side. There we go. And then we're going to untab this section right here. Rotate it. You stay planted. You stay planted. Okay, so you're going to take this, just rotate it around and lift and flip it up. There we go. And once we do that, we can just... Oh, actually not. We need to come down here and just untab this section right here. There we go. Then we can take all of this, and this should all just... Oh, actually, we need to untab these sections first. This is the most confusing part of the transformation. Sorry if I'm not being too super specific. So just untab those, and then we can split all of this down the middle. There we go. Then we can just fold it out. Then we can just take... Oh, come on. It's the problem with having a cramped studio is you can't really be too specific because stuff gets in the way. So you're going to want to fold this section up. This will tab in like so. You're going to want to fold these sections out. Then you're going to want to take these sections right here, just fold them back, and then these will just tab in like that. There we go. Then we can lay this down. We can fold this out, fold these sections down, bring this up, rotate it around. We'll take this off and just set that off to the side. Then we're going to collapse it down. There we go. Then we're going to take these sections right here, just collapse them down. There we go. Then last thing we can do is just fold this out, and there we go. There we have the trailer fully transformed into the base mode. Now we'll move on to the truck cab itself, but before we do that, we're going to just do some more comparisons here. So here he is with Commander Onslaught, just the cab this time. Here he is with Commander 86 Prime. Here he is with Commander Ultra Magnus. Here he is. Now we'll bring out the rest of the Legion of Primes. So here he is with TF1 Prime, with Bumblebee Movie Prime, with Rise of the Beasts Prime, with 07 Prime, with Age of Extinction Prime, or Last Night Prime. This is the Last Night for repaint. And then finally, the one that started it all, Earthrise Prime. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to take these little sections of the front bumper here and just shimmy them out. These can be kind of hard to do, and sometimes they like to pop off because they're on friction pegs, which I do not like. There we go. So you just want to take those and just shift them out. There we go. We're going to take this section right here, just put it up, hold it down there. Then we shall work, we'll work on the legs. So we're going to take these panels right here, just fold them out about his toes, close these back up, and take the knees and just, actually nope, before we do that we need to unpeg this, rotate it around, and it will just clip in right there. Same on this side, we're just going to peg that in. Now we can take the knees and just bend them forward, and that will undo all of this. So we can take side skirts and the butt flap and just fold them out. There we go, and then we can split the legs. Then we'll come up here. So we can take all of this. You're just going to untab his arm right there, bring it down, and this will just shift down like so. You can take the wrist, rotate it. And we're going to do the same for this side. I'm going to take all this, just fold it, shift this down, take the wrist, rotate it. There we go. Then we're going to come back here, take this and just push that up. And there we go. We have Armada Optimus in his base robot mode. And from what I can tell, it's a very accurate looking Armada Optimus Prime. I do quite like the way this robot mode looks. So let's get a closer look at the head sculpt. Visually, it is not that much different from any other Optimus Prime face sculpts. It's got the silver mouse plate. Can't tell. I want to say that's like brass for like the head crest, and then we got some like nice yellow for the eyes, nice gold headlights on the chest, the grill. Again, nice silver grill. Moving on down to the feet there. It's got the wheels on the shins there, just like any other Optimus Prime. Got the blue forearms with the smokestacks. The smokestacks are blast effect compatible. They can be used as like arm cannons. Yeah, so as far as articulation goes, the head is... come on. As far as the articulation goes, the head is on a ball joint. This will wiggle around a bit. It can look up, not that far. It can look down a little bit. Head can do a full 360. It's kind of hard to do that, though, with all the stuff in the way. The arms can rotate. They can do a full 360. They can move in and out. Do have bicep rotation. Does have a double jointed elbow. And then the wrists, not much. Again, like the head, there's a lot of stuff in the way, so you can't really move the wrist, but he does have wrist rotation. He does not have a waist joint due to the way this figure works. I will explain that later. But he does have nice range of movement in the legs. Legs can move forward that far, back, not that far, outward. He can do roughly the full splits. Does have thigh rotation. He does have about 90 degrees of bend at the knee on a very stiff knee ratchet. Then the feet, they can move up, they can move down, and they do have nice ankle tilt. So for a commander that works the way that he does, he is very posable. And he also does have the matrix of leadership. The matrix is removable. He cannot hold it though, which is kind of unfortunate. He does have his little blaster here, and he can hold that, but it's more for, it kind of looks a little big. It does look a little big on him, but he can hold it nonetheless. And as for robot mode size comparisons, here he is with Earthrise Prime. Here he is with TF1 Prime. With Rise of the Beasts Prime. Here he is with Bumblebee Movie Prime. Here he is with 07 Prime. Here he is with Age of Extinction Prime. I have the DNA kit on mine. Here he is with the Commander Class 86 Prime. And then finally, here he is with Commander Class Onslaught. So, all in all, that is basically it for the robot mode, and I do really quite like this robot mode. But enough dilly-dallying, let's get this guy into his final mode. So, I did get him back into his truck mode just to make things a little easier, and just because, like, it creates suspense. So, let's get straight to it. Okay, so we're going to start off here with the trailer. So, we're going to take the Autobot symbol panel, these panels here, we're just gonna untab them and fold them out. There we go. Then we're going to take the gun here. Oh, we're gonna fold these panels up as well. Then we can take the gun. It does peg in very securely. Actually, okay, so here's what. Then we're going to untab this, just fold this down, and then we can just untab all this and split it. There we go. And then we're going to take, oh, I guess we could just take all of this off, but we're going to take the gun, take it off. And we're going to put this back where, it came from. Now we can get started here. So we are going to take this blue section right here, and this is going to fold up, and but before we do that, we are going to want to take the trailer strut, because that will be important. There we go. We can fold the trailer strut out. There we go. Now we can fold this all back in. This will come up and tab in. We can fold this piece out. I'm going to fold this big piece out as well. There we go. And we're going to do the same on the other side. So we're going to fold the trailer strut out. We're going to fold all this in. This will all just collapse in like that. You can take that, tab that in, fold this out, fold this out. There we go. Now what should we do next? Okay, we'll fold this down. We'll fold this down. Then we can stand them up. There we go. We're going to stand them up here. We're going to take these panels. There we go. They'll just fold onto the legs, and then we'll tab it in. We're going to take this section right here with the treads. We can fold it up. We're going to rotate it, and it will click into place. Then we are going to take the entire waist section right here and just rotate this around. There we go. Then we can take this section right here. We're going to untab this, fold it down, swing it around, and then fold it down the rest of the way. We can take these panels with the Autobot symbols, just fold those down. There we go, up to the sides. Then we'll work on this. So we're gonna take these sections right here, fold them out, rotate this around. Ah, come on. Then we're gonna take. Actually, no, we had it right the first way. Okay, so then we're just gonna accordion all this back here, and this will just tab in like so. We can take these out, and then on the top, we're going to take this red section right here. We're going to fold it up. We're going to fold this up. And we're going to take this section right here, and we're going to fold it out. And there we go. Now that's the trailer ready to go. For the cab. So for the cab, we're going to take the wheels. We're just going to take them and put them into their robot mode configuration. There we go. And we'll just tab in like that. Then we're going to take these panels right here, we're going to fold them up. And then instead of folding out the toes like we would in robot mode, we're going to take this whole assembly here and swing them around. There we go. Then we can fold these in. Now what should we do? Okay, so now we're going to take these sections again. We're just going to take them and just fold them out. There we go. There we go. Fold this out. Take this, fold it down, just tab that in, and we'll leave that alone for now. Then we're going to take these sections right here, and then just going to undo those. And now we can take all of this and split it down the middle there. And that will fold it out like that. Then what we can do is we're going to take the arms here, just collapse them back on this double hinge. We're going to take these big heavy-duty ratchets, just ratchet these down. We're going to take the arm, we're just going to collapse it back into its truck mode configuration. And you have a tab, slot connection right there. There we go, just tab that in. We'll do the same on the other side. Go. And we're just gonna take this and just tab that in right like that. Then we can take this panel right here, slide that down. We're gonna take its head. We're just gonna fold that up. There we go. And then we're gonna take these sections and then fold them back into their truck mode configuration. Then we can take the arms, just straighten them out. There we go. And then that's the cab all ready to go. Now we bring in the trailer and the cab, and now it might be very tricky to show. So we have the grill, and it's going to slide directly into this slot right here. There we go. Then we're going to take this red section right here, and this will just tab onto the shoulders of the cab there. Then you're going to want to take these two little buttons right here and push them in. That will allow you to lower all this down, and then just, there we go, clip that in, fold that in. Then we can take the ears and just fold them out. And there we go. Here we have Armada Optimus in his super mode. And the super mode is S tier. Straight up. This thing is awesome. So let's get a closer look at the head sculpt there. Love all the nice gold detailing on the head sculpt there, with the nice horns there. I like the horns there, and the gold mouse plate and the yellow eyes. The eyes, I know the eyes are supposed to be red, but well, this super mode is just borderline perfect. Moving on down, we've got all this nice detail all throughout the super mode. Oh my gosh, this figure's peak. Like, everyone was not lying. Like, this figure is peak. Yeah, so as far as articulation goes, the head is on a ball joint. This will wiggle around. It can look up and look down. Head can do a full 360. The arms can rotate. They can do a full 360. They can move in and out. It does have bicep rotation. It does have 90 degrees of bend at the elbow and a very tight elbow ratchet. Wrist rotation. The hands can open and close. There we go. It does have a waist. The super mode, it does have a waist joint. His waist can turn. And then we move the skirts out of the waist. Leg movement. The legs can move forward, that far. Not back, not that far, due to the nature of the backpack. Outward can do the full splits. I wish the outward movement was ratcheted. It does have thigh rotation. It does have 90 degrees of bend at the knee. That knee ratchet is stupid tight. The feet can move up. Can't really move down, but he does have ankle tilt. So just due to the way how all this comes together, like the super mode is surprisingly well articulated. And he can take his gun, and the gun can hold the gun in his hand. So we just peg the gun into his hand there. Go, and there we go. Now I can hold his gun. As far as size comparisons for the super mode go, here he is with Commander Class 86 Optimus, and he just dwarfs 86 Optimus. Here he is with Commander Class 86 Magnus, and yeah, again he doesn't dwarf Magnus, but he is like just a little bit taller than Magnus. And then I just had to bring this guy out. He wouldn't really have fit in with all the other comparisons, so I saved him for the super mode. Here he is with Commander Class Siege Jetfire, and Jetfire is still the king. He still towers over. Even with Armada Optimus in the super mode, he still towers over all the commanders. So there is my review of the Legacy Evolution Commander Class Armada Optimus Prime, and yeah, they weren't lying. This figure is peak. Like, oh my gosh, everything about him is just so cool. Yeah, the robot mode and base mode are cool. The truck and trailer mode, awesome. And then the super mode is the star of the show. The super mode is really the only way you should be displaying this guy, because the super mode is awesome. So yeah, there's my full review on the Armada Optimus Prime. So don't forget to check out my other videos, and I will see you in the next one.